Senator Lincoln to pose a question to Lieutenant Governor Halter.
Right. Well, Bill, I think that I've certainly seen it, and I think the people of Arkansas have, but Bill and his D.C. union sponsors are attacking me for my vote in 2000 in one of the most recent nasty mailings that comes out on his behalf from the D.C. unions. But he criticizes me for my vote in 2000 to establish normal trade relations with China. This agreement has opened up new markets for Arkansas agricultural producers and companies like Walmart and Tyson. China is now Arkansas's third-ranked export market. It has meant more jobs for our state, and it has made it possible for me to lead efforts to enforce provisions in that agreement when China dumps their products on us, like tires, Cooper Tire down in Texarkana, steel, some of our steel piping and others. When they dump on our market without an agreement, we have no recourse. But with that agreement, we do have a recourse, and
we have a question.
Taken advantage of that. My question simply is to my opponent today is, how would you have voted on establishing normal trade relations with China if you were a United States Senator in 2000?
I would have demanded tougher labor standards out of China and tougher environmental standards. And Senator, I've been to China, and I've been on the assembly line.
Advocating trade with China.
Advocating Arkansas products be sold into China. Absolutely right. Advocating, in fact, that Arkansas rice be allowed to be imported into China. Advocating that Arkansas poultry be able to be sold into China. But I also witnessed the conditions on those manufacturing lines. And I certainly witnessed the air quality in China. You know, on one trip when I was there, you literally could not see more than 300 yards ahead of you because of the air quality. If we don't have comparable environmental standards and labor standards with our trade competitors, then our workers are going to be at a severe disadvantage. You're right. I went to China and I advocated, and in fact got right in the face of the Deputy Foreign Minister of China saying, why don't you allow rice imports from Arkansas into China, biggest rice consumer in the world? You're right. But we cannot have these trade agreements where the environmental standards and the labor standards are so lax that it gives an unfair advantage to our trading partners. I walked an assembly line where it was at least 15 to 20 decibels louder than it should be, and none of the workers had ear protection. And it's an absolute medical guarantee that within 3 or 4 years on that line, they're going to be deaf at certain ranges. So, yes, I do support fair trade, absolutely, but it has to be fair. And the standards that we compete with other countries for have to be comparable.